Alaikum. So, yet another beautiful afternoon in Lahore. Today is 2nd of July 2025. So, just a few videos where I've made some kind of sense out of politics and culture of physics by a little bit of, briefly discussing tesseract technologies. It's, a, it's an interesting idea. What I'm saying is that, uh, Gujranwala's mithai, laddu, uh, fruit walas, Lahore's fruit walas, stack of fruit, strawberries, apples, or then dry fruits, stacks of dry fruit you can find anywhere in Lahore, or Punjab, or even in Balochistan or Sindh or KP. I mean, this that would create a dream world for every Pakistani citizen, and it is so true for the stacks of chocolates, or or how you would do your shopping by adding up some stacks of boxes with designer shoes or designer clothes. So I mean, it's an interesting idea. So they are really the keepers of the tesseract. I mean, they would create a psychology of love, fascination, and comfort of the world, which defines itself through maintaining better health and spending your daily routine with some physical activity, whereby all these beautiful stacks of sweets, laddus, mithai from Lahore to Gujranwala to then Gujarat to then Islamabad. You can find so many shops, dry fruit shops, would create a new meaning to economics as well. I mean, that's all what economics is all about. With domestic culture of markets. This there is a culture of markets in Punjab, then there is a culture of markets in KP, and same is true with Sindh and Balochistan. But then, who is really the keeper of the source code of tesseract in Pakistan? Yes, he is no other than you know the most intellectual, the most decent, the most well-spoken um, uh, and well-known name, and it is Boston University's Dean Adil Najam, who has been vice chancellor in alums as well. A distinguished career. He's also leading United Nations environmental board as well. I mean, he's such a creative, such an intelligent, and such a remarkable um, and learned person that uh, I'm always eager to listen to him when especially G News would take his interviews or his expert opinions, or when he would write something in social media, especially through his tweets or through his videos that are available at YouTube. I mean, he's I Najam Sethi defines Pakistan, and he has defined Pakistan. He has given new meaning to the youth, and somebody who's a middle-aged man like me. Yes, my friends, that's an idea I'm trying to copy, and that is what is really introduced by Najam Sethi, and it's the Najam Sethi and Najam Sethi. I would know him from Adil Najam as well. So the idea uh, which would can bring social revolution, a static revolution in Pakistan, which would identify Pakistan as one of the most progressive countries in the world. And if it is partly happening, it is because of Adil Najam of Boston University. And that's the idea of the world, beautiful world, that Adil Najam introduced and then represented some ideas with it especially through his Twitter account, X account. And it is Pakistaniat, my friends. I mean, such a brilliant idea. Many more than a decade ago, I was lucky to be following him on X, and then read his tweet, and then tried to understand the idea with his other tweets, where he would highlight, a Pakistani, a distinguished Pakistani, a Pakistani that Americans, Europeans, really cherish and respect would then, through his social media, would promote Pakistaniat. With a very creative idea, what he was promoting was culture of Pakistan. He was promoting value structure of Pakistan, the traditional value structure, the spiritual, value system as well, which derives itself through Islamic religion, Islamic values. I mean, that's one of the. I think that's the greatest Pakistanis is the greatest idea uh, ever to be floated by a Pakistani and somebody who is so well recognized like Abdul Najam. So, sir, just following on that, if I'm writing something about Pakistan or Pakistani culture, or even if I would have understood this cultural aspect of economics, it is all because of that idea Pakistani, which I have the opportunity to learn through the social media accounts of Adil Najam. So, yes, let me now, how would I then, use expressions, would use frameworks, which I could understand from this word Pakistani and how it was promoted by Adil Najam is that, let me in this today's blog post talk about Lollywood, Pakistani stars. So it was, in 1992 I was just in my early teens, and I spent few months at one of our common friends, my younger brother Ali's common friend Babar. And what would happen was, in the evenings he would put a chair outside in the gallery, and then there was a TV. In those days there were televisions, so I could have the opportunity to watch Pakistani dramas. I mean, Pakistani dramas are out of ordinary. I mean, no doubt that Indians are the biggest fan of Pakistani drama, and Pakistani drama is still keeping up with its creativity and has tuned itself with the needs of the modern world and the modern culture. Within those days, yes, I had the opportunity to then watch the drama of one of the most fascinating Bollywood hero, the star, Babar Ali. With his long hair. Suddenly, when Babar Ali has such a